welcome back to the channel.
What's up, y'all?
We hope you all are doing well today. So Mother's Day just passed, and while we all had a wonderful Mother's Day, I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day. I had a wonderful Mother's Day thanks to the kids and the dad. So today we kind of wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about Father's Day because it is coming up soon, and we want to make sure that Dad has a great Father's Day and a good time. So let's get into it, guys.
Alright, so the first idea that I had was that you can like go grilling in your backyard, you know, get something to eat, grill it. If you're vegan, you can grill like broccoli steaks or like potatoes or anything. Because a lot of dads have grills, you know, dads like to cook. Some dads like to cook, some dads like to grill. You can play music in the backyard. You know, you could like be throwing the football or baseball where you're out there, just like anything.
Yeah, so one of the ideas I had was maybe if your dad likes sports, I would get like maybe their favorite sports clips together, or like if they have a favorite player, maybe look up their top 10 or top 15 like highlights and maybe put them all together and sit and watch some sports with dad. Or if you don't really know what their favorite sports team is, then maybe just watch a little bit of sports with dad, because usually dads like sports, I think.
Another thing is, shop online, try to look for things like, some dads like shoes, sneakerheads, accessories like necklaces, watches, chains, all that.
Definitely.
Another idea, a good one, I think you could like set up tents and like a campfire in your backyard. You could do s'mores and you could just camp out in the back. Y'all can like play board games out there or like the hacky sack, because there's no limit to what you can do in your backyard even during quarantine.
Party. So I think dads like to hear about like dad stuff. So I think you should just like commend dad for just being like such a great dad. And if they have maybe some highlights from back in the day, if they did play sports or something, maybe see if you can find some like news clippings or like pictures of something of dad from like back in the day, maybe some of his medals, and just kind of remind him like, the great job that he did. And he's doing.
Another thing you can do if you're like dad likes to run around the neighborhood and he's a track fiend, bike around, or just take a nice stroll with your dogs or the whole family, get a little exercise in there, party it up, make some jokes. Don't just walk with like you have fun time, looking bored. Just go on a nice bike or run or walk around.
Another good thing you could do is you could go by the lake. You could grill by the lake if you wanted to. Just go fishing or sit out and look at the water. You could throw the football or throw the baseball again. Like, there's just a lot of things you can do outdoors during quarantine. Like, you can't really be around other people, but you have your own family, so you could like go around, even like at a field. You don't have to be at the lake. You could just be at a field where grass is. You can run around with your dogs. That's if your dad likes sports.
So a good thing, I think, is to play some video games with dad. A lot of dads used to play video games back in the day, or they like to play video games now. So maybe you could do like a cool tournament with dad, or like teach him how to play one of your favorite video games, or maybe if you could find one of the old games that they used to play back in the day, like maybe an Atari or like a Nintendo 64 or something, maybe able to find on like eBay or Amazon. Maybe get one of those, or maybe just find like a Mrs. Pac-Man or Mr. Pac-Man on like a new game console, and maybe play some video games with dad.
Another thing to do with your dad is like watch some of his old favorite movies, TV shows, like get the nostalgia going, party.
Or watch some of his favorite movie and TV shows now.
Yep, definitely.
A lot of dads like Marvel. You can watch some Marvel movies, action movies,
Star Wars.
Anime, cartoons, all
Lord
that.
of the Rings, Star Trek. Another thing you could do is you go to the store and you can look up some things that came out when your dad was born, like some candies or like some sporting events, and you can sit down and watch them. Or some of your dad's favorite memories, you can ask him about them and try to recreate them. Like on a picture, in a picture book, or like on a video, on iMovie, or like any editing software you have.
So yeah, to kind of piggyback off of Tristan's idea, you could do like some trivia about dad and kind of find out like how did he meet mom? You know, just little known facts about dad. Maybe ask his mom too would be a good thing to ask her, and just kind of, you know, have some things already like set up out for dad. Like, oh, I remember, you know, I didn't know that you and mom met here, or like I didn't know that this was your favorite, this like your favorite car back in the day, or this was your favorite, you know, whatever back in the day. So I think that would be something cool to do.
Yeah, like, you know, whatever they want to be when they grow up, or how they felt when they had their first kid, or like just anything like
Q&A.
that they specifically remember, or like that they have a fond memory of. You know, just ask them about, get them to talk about themselves. Because a lot of people like to talk about themselves. Just learn more about your dad, more about what he likes, and all of that.
Definitely.
Another thing you can do is do a project with that, you know, build something, draw something, you know, Legos, you got wood, build a house, like a birdhouse or anything.
Definitely. And if he likes to work on cars, like you can work on a car with dad if they have like an old school car that he wants to work on, or just anything. I'm sure there's something that you and dad could find to do like around the house.
Mess with your old bike, you know, get it fixed up.
Definitely. That would be fun. But I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any suggestions, definitely leave a comment below. But make sure you just make it all about dad. Let dad sleep in. Make him some breakfast if he eats breakfast, you know. But just, you know, maybe make him breakfast in bed, or just make sure that you make him feel extra special, just like you make mom feel. Don't leave dad out to just dry and just get like one or two things, and don't make him feel like he's not worthy enough.
Yeah, Father's Day is more than just a cup that says best dad ever.
Definitely.
You gotta make it a good day for him, just like you do for your moms.
Yes.
Party it up.
Alright, guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely like and subscribe. Deuces.